All right, it is Thursday, April 23rd at 6:36, another 6:36 a.m. 2026. So Thursday, which should be leg day with a pinch of push-ups. I have surgery, mouth surgery tomorrow. I was gonna do legs, but multiple reasons. I am pushing legs and doing back today. Chest is still a little sore, which wouldn't have stopped me really before. But legs, as you know, with the venous insufficiency in my right leg, it's a real hard day in my body. So I'm going to just push it and go to back instead. Plus, I love doing back day, but I can't. I'm trying not to, again, put myself, even up to the lines of my physical stress, because I need to, great, thank you, fridge. I need to save my body so it can heal my mouth so I can get back to my working out on Monday. So give myself the 2.5 days of rest. Hopefully all the bleeding will stop. I haven't checked my INR since Monday, but I haven't been on warfarin. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today, and then I'll get on warfarin again, 3 milligrams tomorrow after my surgery. I take my blood thinner at night. So yeah, let's get to this so we can rock it out and be done. Get the bugs out of the eyes, whisk the fluid, lightly whisk, because the fluid under your skin moves with just the lightest touch to your skin. So, and if it doesn't move your bags, it's not going to move your bags under your eyes like the first time you do it. First off, you got to get rid of the fat on your head. Second off, it takes, repetition like anything else. Consistency of doing something for your body to actually respond to it, like working out. You got to work out consistently for, I would say, again, a minimum of a year for your body to actually start getting used to it and reaping the benefits of it. So, just pumping a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 month, maybe. A lot of other people say, as little as 3 to 6 months, but no, to actually start benefiting from not just short-term, but mid and even long-term benefits, you should work out at least consistent a year minimum for your body to get acclimated. And I mean, not like skipping days at all, right? I mean, you know how I flare up and I skip a couple days because I'm a high dose of warfarin and I gotta wait till my bleeding stops. But I just keep doing it, right? I just skip a couple days and I jump right back on it, even when I'm on a 30 milligram, 20 milligrams prednisone and feeling like a pile of shit, and the bleeding just stopped the day before, type of thing. So, that's consistency. You got to keep doing it. But again, how do you feel before, during, and after everything in your life? So you got to not just slam something if and again, I said before, you got to work out at least a year so you can understand how your body functions in this new realm of being healthy. To know, again, where your physical stress lines are, how far you can take your body. There's a lot of freaking variables. So, and you only know this with consistency. So, oh my God. Oh, you're heavy. Damn. Wow, your root has to be like that fat or some shit. I don't know how heavy you are, but that feels like, fuck. I don't even know how much. Anywhere between 60 and 90 pounds. I can't really narrow it down too much more than that, but it's fucking heavy. She is fucking heavy. Back's feeling not too bad, so, doing back day, so. So let's do this here. Oh, and it is my birthday on Sunday, so you won't see me on my birthday, but 44. I'll be 44. So yeah, and if you're younger, in your 20s, 30s or something, let me tell you, shit goes by like fucking fast. Like, it feels like yesterday I was like 25. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. I treasure every fucking second you get. I'm telling you, it's like, you know, your parents tell you, you know, when you're younger, you know, treasure every minute type of shit. You know, I don't know how they say it to you, but it's true. I mean, it just like boosh, there it is. I mean, you know, it's crazy. It's nuts. I don't even get it. But all right, shut up and exercise. All right, we're doing. Let's start with 50 pounds. 50-pound chain pulls, which basically does like mid to upper back work. So, oh man, my legs are stiff. So this gets like mid to upper back ish, and then these wide grip pull downs do mid-ish back. You know, kind of the same thing, but I think more mid back. I feel like targeting a lot of the lower wing-ish mid back lats. You know. All right, let's get to this here. Get this shit over with and done so I can rest and revitalize until my surgery. Oh shit, okay. Forget about this bastard. Alright, please stop thinking, please stop thinking. Pop, 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 pop. Yo! Okay. Traditional strength training. And again, you gotta stop thinking, because if you know what it is with computers, you know, if you go and click a button while the damn thing is thinking, the fucking thing all gets screwed up. So, 94 beats, I'm a little bop right now, so. But you gotta be a little bop when you walk into the gym. If you don't have energy soaring through you, then get the fuck out. Alright. Here we go. Bop. Here we go. Restart, turn it up. 20-ish reps, and we are walking. Here we go. Nice pinkish gray haze of chemicals floating in the air. Oh, legs. Oh, are stiff. Oh, back. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that cracked. And like I never exercise. Oh, boy, that really popped pretty hard. Scary with my back the way it is. I gotta go get an MRI or something to figure out what's what, so I know if it's cracks, it ain't a good thing. As with any exercise, again, you gotta focus on the muscle, right? Because you could easily just use your biceps and forearms and stuff to do that workout. So it's, you know, it's using your consciousness, you know, to actually zero in and pay attention to that muscle and the movement of the muscle. You know, if I were just to curl my hands in a little, I'd be doing a lot of forearms. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things you can. All right, at 10. Here we go. Damn it. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of watering in my right eye here today for some odd reason. All right. And then 15 of these, add 10 of those. If I do a drop set, pull the 20 off, 2 10s, and then do another 10. You know. Again, file it in the back of your mind that yes, I'd like to do a drop set, but again, evaluate as you go. So I won't know shit until I'm done with the third set if I'm even gonna bother with a drop set. So I don't know how my back's gonna feel after that third set. I don't know how it's gonna feel now, which is the reason why I'm not gonna just file it in there saying yes, I'm doing it. Even if you're healthy, your body can fucking rotate on a dime. So never assume your body is just gonna be normal. I mean, yes, you know, you can, you know, the think, believe, feel, and receive type of shit. You can, you know, put it in there that yes, you know, I feel great, you know, blah, 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 blah. You can trick your body, you know, so to speak, you know, into actually, you know, continually being very good. And it works, right? But you really have to feel it, right? Again, it's all about feeling. And it's very hard for a lot of people because a lot of people don't feel shit on this planet. Most people are just fucking numb and going through the motions. So, all right, 95 beats. Here we go. Restart. Turn up. That's a little bit. I feel like I'm forgetting something today. Oh, this felt sloppy. And when you have like how I have cramps every once in a while in my balls, right? Like, so when you're focusing on the muscle and doing the motions and you get a cramp, that can throw all that off or really put a crimp in it. So what's just happened there? I was having other bloops and blangs going on in my body, so it was really hard for me to focus on that. It's and the heavier the weight it goes, you know, the more heavy the weight is also makes it harder to focus on it too, because it's hard to explain that, so to speak. You just gotta know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's all about the whole, you know, I don't want to say mind-muscle connection. It's more about your consciousness, right? Your consciousness does a lot of your thinking about everything, you know. Again, everything is different than people think, you know. The way I believe it is like your brain's like your brain, well, everything in your body basically is like the tuner tuning you into so to speak, the source energy, which in turn your consciousness, I believe, is what does a lot of like, well, everything, moving your body, thinking, you know, because it's just like these big balls of water just do a lot of the fucking, because, well, we're basically like a battery, like in the Matrix movie, right? So, you know, and they proved our DNA is an antenna, and, you know, we got all these, you know, the pituitary gland, you know, we got all these light and crystals and all kinds of shit in our body that, you know, we're not really, haven't been really told about, or they're just finding out now, and all kinds of stuff. So, but I just think we're but one big lightning rod, to be perfectly honest. That's the way it feels like to me anyways. Alright, at 10. I hope this one goes better, because that last one was fucking horrible. And again, if you get a horrible set, do not try repeating it, because you're just going to mess shit up. Push it out of your mind, move on. If you get a bad workout that day, push it out of your mind, move on. Don't try to redoing shit the next day. Oh, I'm gonna get another set in tomorrow because I felt fucked up. Don't be a dumbass. You're just gonna end up hurting yourself. Literally, you're just gonna end up hurting yourself. So, what am I at here? 16, 26, 9 to 34. Okay, making actually pretty good time here. Give myself another second here. 90, or I just went from 98 beats to 88 beats. Okay. My spine, ever since it popped, it's like I'm focusing more on my spine now, because you get a little like tweaked in your brain type of thing. Like you now, since it popped on a fucked up spine like this, you're a little more cautious with your movements as well. So it's 94 beats. Alright, let's do the final one, then I'll reevaluate if I want to do the drop set. And the drop set also, again, kind of helps make up for the one that fucked up, or, you know what I mean? So, you gotta pay attention to shit. Here we go. It's all about focus. All right, buddy. Let's do this. Oh, that got my spine. Alright, 20 seconds, got to 131 beats, now I'm at 121. this for a second. Oh man. Oh, decompress. Fucking spine. Because that exercise wants you to open everything up, you see what I mean? And my spine is curling everything in and crunching everything in, so it's also a real pain in the ass that way. Alright, the wide grip pull downs. Let's see, what am I doing here? Shoot, okay. You know what, I'm gonna start a little bit higher because it is so light with these. Okay. 10, it's like 50, 55 or something degrees out. 50, 54 degrees out. I don't know. I have to get a damn step stool here at a certain point to do those. Grab that bastard. Pretty sure I was doing 60 pounds to start. Let's do 65 because again the bar is like fucking 15 to 20 pounds. So it's, you basically gotta rip some weight off that sucker. Oh, what am I doing? Come on. You piece of shit. Slow down. Everything's starting to aggravate me. When it aggravates you, slow down, take a breath. Alright, I gotta show you my stats on that too. Right. Okay. I gotta move that damn mat. My eyeballs are damn crooked when I first do that. Okay, stats. Right on money. There we go. It's 7 o'clock. Just rolled it a second ago. It's 16:34 minutes and 75 active calories. So 108, 109 beats. I was watching some CrossFit videos last night, and one thing I didn't mention about that as well, about ruining your body, is, boy, if you do that shit for a couple of years straight, your ass is gonna have to replace your fucking joints really quick. You're gonna get into your like 40s and have to have your shoulders replaced, knees replaced, elbows even. I mean, they're just like wrecking everything, like, because it's not about focusing on anything. Basically, CrossFit is just about throwing the fucking weight around. That's all they're doing. They're not focusing on like form in any way, shape, or form. They're just trying to get the weight from point A to point B as fast as possible. It's not even so much about, it is not about form at all. There is no form. If you see these people, they just like most of them really aren't even that ripped, to be perfectly honest. Like, you think they would be, as much as they're throwing weight around like a crazy person, you know. And you know, like the whole, this lady was hanging, she wasn't even hanging off a bar. She had these hooks, you know, so she was just hanging from the hooks. And she was doing toe touches to the bar, right? Like, and just swinging, basically using momentum to swing herself to touch her toes to the bar. So she wasn't even really using her fucking muscles to do anything, just to assist her swing. She wasn't using her muscles to lift anything and lower anything. It was just to assist her swing so she was stable in her swing. And it's beyond me. I mean, and then how they do the pull-ups, they swing when they do it, you know? So it's like, you ever see that? I mean, your shoulders are gonna be fucking torched in like 2 years of doing that. If people even do that for 2 years straight. I mean, talking about not doing the motherfucking thing for your health at all. This is just like straight up trying to get as strong as you can, as fast as you can. At what cost? All your joints, you know, pulling muscles, you know, tearing shit. I mean, don't be stupid and do fucking CrossFit, for God's sake. I know you're not an idiot. All right, let's do this here. I'm fucking screwing off. Here we go. I just had to add that in there because I'm amazed watching those people be stupid. All right, here we go. Okay, 20 and then 15 and 10, yada yada. Oh, that hurt. Keep the momentum going. Don't stop. Here we go. Oh, these really hurt. Okay. Oh my God. My heart's back to where it should be. Well, almost. I'm still on 5 milligrams of prednisone, but 131 beats. When normally I'd be like 147 or some shit. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Alright, stretch it at the top if you have a bent ass back like mine. Or not, this feels good. Alright. Get a deep breath, exhale, and go limp when you release if you want no pain. I mean, you're still going to have pain, but it's going to be a lot less than if you were to just flex everything and walk off. All right, let's add, shake. Let's add, yeah. Let's add, let's see. I'm gonna add 15 to this because these are really fucking light. Like, so 80 pounds minus like 15 or 20. So, man, those feel good. Since I stopped pulling it more towards this part, more of my neck area, and dropped it down and pulled it more towards the chest area, right around, oh boy, that really feels a lot better. Way more targeted, way more, oh man, that's like fantastic. Like it really fucking gets right on the good stuff. All right. Let me get a drink and then go for it. This, if you want a wide back, right there. Out of all the back exercises I've ever done, it works amazing. And then what I used to like to do too is I used to like to, sit on that seat and put my feet on the board, and I grab where is it? This guy. This guy. And pull it in. I can't do it anymore because my back don't allow me. Well, you pull that close and that gets like, those big muscles in the middle of your back and, in the center middle's kind of, oh man, that really fucking is just, I love that. That was my favorite workout ever. I love that thing. All right, 101 beats. Let's do this. My heart is responding more towards what it's supposed to be, so it's a lot lower. Still on 5 milligrams prednisone, but it's normalizing. So it's harder for me now to get my heart rate up, like it's supposed to be. And my active calories are not as high because my heart is not going to where it, does when I'm on higher dose of prednisone. So, all right. Here we go. 15-ish, right? Yeah, 15 of these. A little bit of pop, a little bit of pop. What is that? I sucked that in my damn fucking airways. All right, 80 pounds. Here we go, restart, turn up. Thumbs out. All right, here we go. Oh! Oh! That's insane. It's just 129 beats. 130. That's 130, then it just dropped to 120. See, it's pissing me off because I think it could go a couple beats higher, but it's not recording more in real time. I mean, they don't record in real time anyways, but they're at least a little closer than they are now, or it is now. Oh man, this feels good. Stretch it out. All right, here we go. Exhale, go limp. I mean, not fully limp. I had to put a little bit of tightness on my abdomen but for the most part, all my other muscles, especially mainly my back muscles, because that's what is causing the pain. So you want your back muscles to go limp when you do that. And not just that, anytime you're moving around, getting up, pushing down, pulling something, if you're not actually working out, and you're just doing stuff throughout the day, always exhale slow and then go limp on on the muscles that are in pain or around the pain. All right, let's add, let's see. You know, I'm gonna add, so I'm usually doing what, 90 at the end here. Let's go for 100 pounds, or 80 if it's the bar is 20 pounds. I always wanted to move up a little quicker in weight because it was always so light. It's really light. Back stuff for me is always light. Partially because my back's stronger than most of me, because my back, like everybody, usually has a muscle group that responds better and grows quicker than the rest of them. Mine's my back. Also, my back is fused in spots, so it also adds a little bit of strength to the workout. Excuse me, even though you don't want to use that strength, being that it's your, you know, but it happens regardless. So, all right, if I do a drop set, again, I'll probably rip like 15 pounds off both sides, so then I'll end up with what, 70 pounds there, and then do a drop set with the 70. But again, always, so damn, that really feels good on my back. I love doing those things. If you do them right, concentrated, focus hard on it, you know, not CrossFit it and, you know, grab a stick and beat the shit out of it with a bat or something and just rap on your, I mean, what is wrong with you people? I mean, don't you realize you're like at extreme risk for injury, whipping your body around like an idiot with way more weight than you should be? Like this woman I was doing, I had a 45-pound bar with 2 plates on either side, two 45-pound plate weights on either side. So I don't even know what that is. You know, 545, 5 times 45, whatever the hell it is. And this girl looked like she was like maybe 115 pounds wet. So, and she was grabbing it and just like winging it up above her head. She'd like grab it and then throw it up and then drop it. Grab it, throw it up and then drop it. And keep doing that really fast. Yeah, you can end up seeing that bitch in the hospital at some point. I'm not saying our body can't do that. I'm saying if we're doing this for our health, what you should be working out for your health, that is exactly what you don't want to do, because it literally, especially if you're ill in any way, shape, or form, you're going to fuck that illness up. So, all right, a 98 beats, shut up and do this. Man, my heart is like really, I think also my heart's responding more because I'm not on the warfarin. When my blood is thinner and it pumps faster, because if you pump thinner fluid through a pump, it doesn't pump more efficient. It has to pump faster to pump the same amount of fluid. If you pump thicker fluid through a pump, it pumps more efficient and it gets a nice deep pump, and it pumps more of the fluid per pump instead of, you know what I mean. So it's the thinner the fluid is, the faster the pump actually has to go to pump the same amount of fluid with thicker fluid at a slower rate. If you all right, here we go. So that's what it is right there. It's the fucking warfarin. Forgot about that. Or the lack of warfarin. But that's why I'm doing this. You want to work out because you want to keep the fluid moving to prevent any clot or anything. So you want to work out when you're doing a bridge or something like this. All right, here we go. Shut up, Jack, and work out, you dumbass moron. Thumbs out. Oh, that hurt. So 10 of these, whip off 30, do another 10 if I can do it. Woo, that's heavy. Concentrated. Oh, that feels good. Oh! 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 12. All right, 45. Okay. $132 beats. All right, I'm doing it. There we go. Oh! There we go, get up there. 137 beats, 38 beats. It only got up to like 131 with the heavy stuff initially. So, good. 138 beats, that's what I wanted to see, because boy, I'm really having a hard time getting it up there with my thicker blood. Oh, I love not being on that shitty drug. Oh, that is so nice. That is so fucking nice. And I wouldn't have to be on it if I didn't get poisoned into getting this disease. Okay. Man, I'm getting a great workout blood-wise. I remember now. I can't believe I forgot about that. That shitty-ass fucking blood thinner makes me pump harder. So, I'll probably barely be able to get to 300 active calories, being that my blood is pumping more efficiently. And my heartbeat is like 10 to 15 to even 20 beats lower than it normally is. I can imagine if I did CrossFit, I'd literally snap my back in like the second rep. That's all right. Halfway done. Let me show you my stats, which you're gonna be blown away how weak ass my active calories are because of my heart rates. It is 7:21 in the morning. 50 minutes and 174 active calories. It's 175. See, it should be like at least like 220 by now. So again, because my heart rate's like way dramatically fucking, like my highest heart rate got so far was the 138 on that last round. Normally it would have hit like 150 by now, at least 147 maybe. So, okay. Okay. Start light on these just to heat the muscle up. I didn't do legs beforehand the day before, so it shouldn't be as stiff. But I don't want to chance it, so I'm gonna keep it light. I always do a heater set. Always, 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 always. And again, the whole CrossFit thing is, again, back to muscle building and fat loss, right? And being as strong and big and muscular as you can. Stupid moron. Or being as ripped and shredded and freaky looking as possible. Both sides are freaky looking once you get to the end goal. But again, it's the whole paradigm of exercise like went out the window the way it should be. Again, it's for health. You exercise for health. You always read the benefits of all the crap online of all these dumbass fat researchers that are talking about exercise for health and the benefits of it. Yes, a fat researcher talking about benefits of health, right? Or health benefits of exercise. What? Anyways, you throw all that out the window and you throw weights around like a moron. You literally just throw it out the window. You might as well literally just take the weight, you just toss it. Fuck it. You might as well just go eat some bonbons and sit on your fucking couch and not move for the next 10 years. Right? That's really, in my case, is what it is. I mean, when you go to the gyms, actual workout gyms with other people, you talk to a lot of interesting people, and I used to go there a long time ago, and before I got sick, and a little bit after I got sick, kind of, and boy, I met a lot of people that had to get all kinds of shit replaced because they threw weights around like a moron. Shoulders are a really big one. And shoulders, you can't fuck with shoulders, right? Like, you literally can't fuck with shoulders because that is like the whole thing with your arm. You know what I mean? So you mess your shoulder up and you're fucking boned. That arm's trash, right? Because it's never going to be the same. It's one thing if you got your thumb ripped off, you can still do stuff with your fingers and in your arm and stuff. But if you fuck your shoulder up, I mean, you just got a dead limb there pretty much, right? Or it's like half strength of what it should be. All right, shut up and exercise, stupid. Here we go. It's just stupid. Don't be an idiot. You're doing this for health, so you can function longer. Oh boy, that's tight. No! Holy crap, is that tight? Oh my god. Oh my god. 135 beats. This hip is, the ankylosing spondylitis shit is, ooh, that was painful as shit. It's, yeah, it was, ooh, totally throwing everything off. You gotta know how much acceptable pain you're willing to push through. Again, yeah, you have to work out at least a year to find your physical stress lines and know what you can push through and what you can't push through. Because when you just go into the gym for the first 6 months, it's like, you know, you kind of get afraid in a way to push through certain things because you don't know if it's going to hurt you even more. Well, I'm here to tell you that for the most part it's not, unless you're being an idiot and lifting too much weight. It's always good to exercise even that pain, because you literally can exercise it out of you. But you're not going to exercise the pain out of you doing something like CrossFit. You're going to make it worse, like dramatically worse. Like, I would feel like I want to go to the hospital if I did a fucking circuit of CrossFit. Like, especially the way my hip's feeling right now. No. So we need to get rid of that whole trash of exercise system completely. Just literally get rid of that trash. Because that's all it is fucking trash. It does nothing for your health. It actually will fuck all kinds of shit up eventually. And if you're ill, it can do it first time out. So, okay. 103 beats. Gotta start cooking here. Let me get a little something to drink. My throat's dry and a little scratchy because of the allergies. Alright. It's so hard to line your damn feet up. It's like I said before, if it's just off by a fucking smidge, one of them, then it focuses on that off part and can literally injure or hurt that one off part or the other parts that aren't like the off part. It's that's a real fucking pain in the ass, let me tell you. You know, I've been doing this for years and years and years, and even I still cannot get it, you know. I was thinking about putting like tape on the ground, but how long will the shit last, to be perfectly honest? I mean, but it would help me line my stuff up a little better, and I probably should. Oh, come on, we need better music. Where the hell am I at? Fine, it'll work. Alright, 99 beats. This is fantastic. My heart is just kicking fucking major ass right now. Fuck you, warfarin, you bastard. Goddamn poison. It's fucking rat poison. Jesus. God, I love taking rat poison every night. That just fucking makes me feel great, you know. Totally throws my whole fucking body off. Literally fucking my whole body. Another one though, if I didn't take it, I'd probably be dead, according to them. But I can't do my own research to figure it out, which if I did, I'd probably figure out different stuff, right? Or come to different results. Who knows how much you're being manipulated, you know what I mean? I have no idea. I can't even begin to judge on that. All I know is I would love to do my own tests. I love doing my own shit and figuring my own shit out, okay? And having to put all my, you know, faith in a system that literally tries to keep you sick is just screwing my mind hard. If I had the money, I'd open my own damn lab and do my own damn shit and offer for very cheap other people to not just, you know, see their own results and watch them being done, you know, so it's like, you know exactly, you know what I mean, what's going on, because I don't trust those people, period. I don't. It's literally designed to keep you sick and back into the office. Loop, 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 loop. You do trust something like that? All right, stupid, let's work. Here we go. Crank it. Oh, it's tight. Ow. Come on, 140. And now, what do you break connection again? Son of a bitch, I knew it went higher than that. 137. It hovered there for too long. I'm guessing it went to at least 139. All right. See, I'm loosening this hip up that's painful right now. I'm telling you, that's the missing link when it comes to pain, is working it out. Okay. Just one more of these. I ain't doing drop sets or anything with these. These are really hard on my system. And again, I am not going above my shit, because my mouth has to heal from being my skull drilled to hell tomorrow. So, yeah, that'll be great. I can't wait. I plan skull drills all times. I just love it. Yay, let me come in this weekend and get my skull drilled. I feel like getting it done. I love the feel of it. It's fantastic. I love being pumped up with local anesthetic too. That shit doesn't even work on my ass. There's something about redheads and like that shit not working right. And don't. They always have to put like 3 times the amount in, and it's like still doesn't even work. So it's like, just come at me without putting it in me, you know, without squirting a fucking local anesthetic in. Alright, one more of these bastards. Let me see what time I'm at here, because I gotta kick it here. I'm at 59:55. I gotta roast this pig. Alright. 10 of these. I'm at 103 beats. And then shrugs. Shrugs I can smoke up pretty quick, so especially since my heart's kicking ass. Okay. Come on. Give me the good stuff. Whatever. son of a bucket. Fuck it. All right. Ah, you bastard! All right. No! Ow! Ugh, 142. Ah. Yes. All right. Fantastic. Heart loves it. Heart loves it. All right. Shrug time. Damn, my hip still aches a little bit. Damn, I even feel kind of a little stronger too. My strength feels a little higher than normal. It's probably the fucking warfarin. Yeah. All right, 25s. Let's do this. I'm just gonna start pumping through it. I'll show you my stats at the end. I gotta go. I'm an hour, 4 minutes. I'm gonna go through these shrugs like a fucking tornado. So, take a card from CrossFit and pump through it. Not that fast, but. Alright, I really gotta move here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. 116 beats. Yes, baby. You bastard hip. 132 beats. No! All right, pumping these bastards. Just give it a sec. Hour 6. Keep the 25s out for the drop set if I do it. Go. No! Get it, get it, get it. Go, 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 one more. Go. 143. Suck it, warfarin, you bastard. Oh, wow. 40s. Now there's a difference between keeping your heart rate up and again doing CrossFit. So know the difference and don't be stupid. Hour 10, 6 minutes to do those two. So I got one left, possibly a drop set. And again, rotating through these a little faster is still nothing like doing CrossFit because I'm doing concentrated stuff. I'm not just whipping the shit around like a moron. That is so bad. I can't believe it. There's way too many NPCs walking around, and that's what you get. Yes, you are an NPC if you do CrossFit, because you are stupid and you don't pay attention to the body and its health. If you think you're doing that for health, well, yeah, you're sadly mistaken and misguided and all kinds of shit. $110. All right, here we go. 10 of those, and if I can, drop them, rotate fat grips to the 25s again, and then do another 10-ish. Here we go. Let's see if I can get to 145 beats between the two. Here we go. 105 beats, perfect. Damn, I love doing this without warfarin. Oh man. Oh! $147. 148. Peel it to the 130s and hit it. $135. There we go. Last one, baby. One and done. Grip movement. Force the grip. Done. Ah, damn, that felt good. Hour 14. All right, I can hopefully run this shit off here. God, that felt good without that warfarin in me. And that exercise helped piss more of the warfarin out of me. Shitty ass fucking rat poison crap. Move her in clothes, you got it. Yeah, I'll just fuck it. How about this one? Wrong one there, buddy. Yes. I gotta get some new gloves. Those babies are almost pissed out. All right, Plenty, you big biatch. Oh! There we go. Oh, look at this. A big beauty. Get over here. And yes, I blew through the 300 active calorie mark. Yeah, you know it. All right. Today was Thursday, supposed to be leg day with pinch push-ups. I rotated out for back day. Multiple reasons. It's leg days really hard on my system due to the venous insufficiency in my right leg due to the DVT. Boobs are still a little sore from the dips, even though that really wasn't a factor. But it was more of putting too much stress on my body because I have the mouth surgery tomorrow. So I have the mouth surgery Friday tomorrow. You'll see me with these gone and shitty white plastic denture. It's the only thing we could do if I don't break it to oblivion, because the bottom metal ones will be smashing into the junky plastic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking obliterate those bastards a dozen times probably. Yeah. Thank God he's keeping the new screws under my gums and sealed so the denture can't ruin the new screws and they can solidify over the next 3 months. And it is my birthday on Sunday. 44. Yeah. Like I said, time goes fast. April 26, 1982. So today was Thursday, back day, supposed to be legs, pinch push-ups. Tomorrow is mouth surgery, then the weekend off, weekend recover, and then my birthday while I'm recovering. I've had to do that multiple times, like quite more times than I like to count, while I'm recovering from surgery or something over my birthday. I haven't had a good birthday. I've never had a good birthday, but I really haven't had a good birthday at all. And here's my stats for back day Thursday. So it's 7:54 in the morning, right on money. 360 active calories, right on money. 107 beats and 71.28, right on money. Look at that. So Thursday back day, Thursday back day, Thursday back day. Those are bitchin' stats for back day, especially since my heart had to work a little harder to get a little higher because I'm not on warfarin right now because I'm gonna have my surgery. So I had to pull my warfarin for a few days prior to thicken my blood. So yes, thick blood is good. Apparently in my case it's not, but I wish I could test my own stuff because I don't believe half the shit, to be perfectly honest. So anyways, I'll be back Monday with biceps, triceps, hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully, if the bleeding stopped and it doesn't feel too bad. Because again, physical stress, even though it's still healing, I don't want to put too much physical stress doing the workout while the healing. So I don't know, I might take one day off, I don't know yet. But it's a cable day, preacher and push down, pull down. Other than that, everyone have a fantastic Thursday and Friday and the weekend. So stay away from sugar and alcohol. Don't drink and drive. Don't fucking drink and drive. Just don't drink at all. It's fucking poison, you idiots. It's fucking poison. Other than that, again, peace and love to all.